Where's your notes, Pop?
In my pocket.
You with this dang notey.
Have fun, kids. Have fun.
Oh, you mean muted?
Nah, your audio itself, the way to mute it.
So what you mean he's muted? What are you talking about? So we live right now?
Yeah.
What's up, Christopher? My thing just messed up. Oh no.
This one's right there.
What's up, Sam? Human trafficking topic, yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. We figured this would be a good discussion. How are you guys? How are you, Sam? Christopher? Can you guys hear us okay? Good, I'm glad to hear that. What are you guys up to? What you got going on, Christopher? Hey, Vera. That's good, Christopher. Cassidy and Arsenal are going to be our way this weekend. They're going to be out here.
Is it this weekend?
Yeah. Yeah, the 6th.
Shout out to everybody in the building. What's going on with y'all?
Yeah, that's because you missed last week, Vera.
You always miss. You said he got Arsenal. Me too. I got Arsenal too. I think he gonna cook him. I think he gonna cook him, fry him, dye him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the building though. What's up, y'all? How you doing, bro? No, nobody's smacking. We talking.
No, Pop
Oh.
says that our mic ain't that good. Our mic is very good. Y'all can hear us better than normal? Or is it like the same?
Excuse me.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, we're chilling, man. We're chilling. Wait for more people to come in here. Oh man, let me see. Let me fix this thing.
Are you enjoying school, Vera?
What's up, Johnny? How you doing, bro? All right, let me get to this. Is that even plugged in? The thing down there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. You know. So we're gonna get into this. This is the whole URL weekend was lit in Cleveland. A lot of classic battles. I took a lot of pictures with the battles and got to spit my bars in front of them. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, the topic today is, man, about human trafficking, man. So, you know what I mean? It's something that is being ignored in this society a lot, until it hits home, and in somebody's home, and then people want to care about it. You know, to tell you the truth, I take it very seriously. Human trafficking, organ trafficking, is something that I think that everybody should really take seriously, because when I give y'all the statistics, then you're gonna know how serious it is. And it doesn't matter if you young or old, male or female. It affects everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that we all should be learning how to prevent, getting freaking snatched off the streets. You know what I'm saying? And put in, basically slavery to do sex, or to basically get killed for your organs. Because it's big business. You know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna jump into that. He says, I like Muslims who are slaves, and like the Muslims who are slaves in China and Sudan. But it's all over the world. You know what I'm saying? And children being snatched from every parts of the world, and then they put into what you call sex rings, and being prostituted, or they being killed, and they getting their organs taken out of them. You know what I'm saying? They say your organ trafficking is a big, it's a hell of a big problem.
A lot of time, but it's kids, but it's a lot of grown people as well. Like, you can't just be like, oh, it's just kids, because it's not just kids.
All right, the deep web. Yeah, it says so. This thing says over 600,000 people go missing. So far right now in the world, 600,000 people go missing. It says of the 15,207 people currently missing in the U.S., approximately 60% are male and 40% are female. So more males is getting taken than females are, according to this website. It says the average age of people when they go missing is around 34 years old. So that's the average. So we talking about grown adults being snatched up off the streets. Remember that girl from Chicago? She was like a postal worker. They still didn't find her today, and she was grown, and she's no longer, like, her family's still looking for her.
Vanished without a trace.
Without a trace.
Yeah, Kicking the Science said that organ trafficking is very real. You're definitely right.
Oh, exactly.
You're definitely right. A lot of times, people they're no longer waiting for you to die to take your organs out. They're literally
killing you,
killing you.
Why they taking your organs out?
Yeah.
It says
it's big. It was like a 40 organ trafficking is like $40 billion a year or something like that. That's big business for them organs.
Big business, and the rich that need it. This is what they do. This is what
the coroners are mad sneaky.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because they know how precious your organs are. It says as of January 2019, there are 106 children currently missing who were younger than the age when they went missing. So it's like from children, from teenagers, from young adults, and older. It does not matter who goes missing. Everybody's in that racket. Everybody.
And 60% of them are males.
So.
And a large percent of them are the age of 34.
34 years old.
Older.
So
a little bit younger. They're grown men.
They're grown men.
So you can't think that you're safe
That's because
just
you're a
because
grown
you're
man.
a male or just because you're grown. It doesn't matter. Everybody got to be on point.
Right. And like the thing is to prevent these things from happening. Um, like I don't think women should ever travel by themselves nowhere, especially at nighttime. You know, being in the car by themselves or going to supermarkets. Any anywhere where is nighttime, is dark, where you can't see. A woman should never be by herself.
I don't think anybody should be though.
No,
Like I mean, honestly, like
yeah, you're right.
you'd be like, okay, I'm grown or I'm older or whatever, but like just in darkness, so much stuff happens. You're battling your neighbors from wanting to kidnap you. You're battling the police. Like there's just nothing good that happens in the dark.
It doesn't.
Nighttime.
Nighttime. Yeah.
So if you can prevent going outside at nighttime, that's your best bet.
Right. See, that's why I brought my sister a knife a few months back. Yeah.
Yeah.
but
yeah.
but I'm talking about that's cool for her to have that protection, but you have to prevent these things from happening. So the number one thing is that I tell anybody from living in the hood, when you live in the hood, you already have this awareness already. It's like part of your skin. It's like embedded in you.
You should never be comfortable when you're outside your house.
Never
you
should be
never be comfortable.
Always the number one thing is you always look around. Pay attention to your surroundings.
Right. What's going on?
Who's looking at you? Because people may be scoping you out, so you don't know. Always watch people, what they doing, what they saying, people's body language. Peep the game. Because you could be a victim. And that's because you walking around here looking like freaking Lou Ferrigno and being muscle bound. If these dudes could freaking have a stun gun and shock your ass and throw you in the goddamn van and then you done. Then what? So being big, being strong means nothing with a man with a gun or they have some type of weapon to where they can freaking subdue you. What you gonna do?
Right. Or a lot of times I know that there's men like 3-4 men
Right.
will come up and take one man. So it doesn't matter.
Right.
And
So
a lot of times the way they do it is they 2 men on each side and then the van is right there waiting.
Right.
Scoop you right in the van. It doesn't even matter. You should never be comfortable when you're outside. It should always be uncomfortable. Even if you in the store, you can't be like, okay, I can relax now because I'm in the store. You can't.
No, because I seen
To see who's watching you, and then on top of it, all these mass killings and everything else that be happening.
Right.
You should never be comfortable.
Right.
Go to a Walmart. You should never be comfortable.
Right. So, but yeah, finish talking.
No, I'm done. What do you guys think about that? Your body language is very important to study. It is.
Do I have
Yeah, pounds. That's a hard situation, but it's not anything to make anybody feel like a little kid. I know that's hard. It's definitely important to be aware of stuff that happens. You can never think, oh, that's not going to happen to me. So maybe
Boom.
just to teach her like definite awareness, like this stuff actually happens.
Now check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna have my wife read this, and I want y'all to pay attention to this. It goes from like it ain't that long. Now I'm gonna give y'all some tips because I got this book called it's called The SEAL Survival Guide, and this guy wrote this book on how to survive with different disasters and things. But this one chapter is called Stalking and Surveillance Detection. So you understand if somebody's stalking you, how you can prevent from being taken, and how you can detect if somebody's stalking you or not. Here, check this out.
The headline of this book is "Be a Survivor, Not a Statistic."
Now check this out.
That's crazy.
Pay attention, you can see I bring information. I don't just be talking out of my behind. Come over here more so they can hear.
They can hear me. They can hear me just fine. I promise you that.
So check this out.
A person can be stalked or under surveillance for any number of reasons. Everything from a spouse wanting to know if their husband or wife is cheating, to a criminal preparing to kidnap a wealthy banker or would-be robber wishing to learn of your routine prior to committing their crime. In addition, every 40 seconds someone is reported missing. Every 40 seconds someone is reported missing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's scary. Many are found, but a great number end up kidnapped and ultimately a statistic. Learn to detect surveillance and it will help you to avoid becoming a victim. Those wishing to do harm following the rules that all predators do. They watch before they attack and wait for the opportunity to get you alone.
So that's number one. That's number one thing. Pick times to go out. Make sure it's busy. Don't go out in the middle, and especially black males. We especially got to stop going out at 12, 1, 2, 3 in the morning, driving on a freaking highway or driving down some freaking dark road somewhere by ourselves. You bugging out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you don't know what will happen to you. Like I said before, if it's more of them and less of you, then you're gonna have a problem. Who's that? So sorry about that. Yeah, so never travel if you can prevent it. You know what I'm saying? Never travel by yourself at those times of hours, especially if you live in the suburbs or you traveling cross country somewhere, going to another state. That's the worst thing that you can do. Go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
All right. So this says
right, Tay. Right, yeah, like we the most targeted. Right.
Right. This says 8% of American women will be stalked in their lifetime. That's 1.4 million American stalking victims every year.
No, just speak up. That's what I'm saying. Just speak up so you can hear.
The majority of stalkers have been in relationships with their victims. Women who are separated from their husband are 3 times more likely to be stalked than women who are divorced outright. So when they're in separation, that's crazy. And 25 times more likely than married women to be murdered as a result. So when you're going through a separation, that's an extremely important time in your life. It's not funny, it's scary, but it's definitely crazy how they broke that down. According to the FBI statistics, during a period of marital separation, stalking and crimes of passion, including homicide, occur much more frequently. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
All right, and then it says situational awareness. We all know what looks normal for a neighborhood. Perhaps we see the same cars go by, or people walking their dogs, or certain landscaping trucks, or the same well-marketed service van servicing the area. Without realizing it, what we have done by observing these normal details is establish a baseline. Every place, whether it is urban, suburban, or rural setting, has its baseline of regular activity. So you basically know the norm. Like, it's always funny when Aaliyah's streaming, like, the damn freaking people that mow the damn lawn seems like every single day, but it's not. They empty the dumpster and it seems like every single day, but it's not. But that's just normal situations for us. Our neighbor, her alarm always goes off in her car. So we always know. The other neighbor, every single day, her daughter gets out the car at a certain time and she's crying her eyes out because she don't want to go to school or whatever. So we don't even have to look out the window. There's a school bus that comes and pick up somebody and it backs up and you hear it beeping at the same time, 8 o'clock and 12 o'clock every single day. So you don't even have to look out the window anymore because you already know that that's normal to you. And I'm sure that you guys have similar situations as well.
What's up, Texas Roadrunner? What's up, Remix? What's up, Sage? How y'all doing, bro?
Were you gonna say something?
No, go ahead. No, I was saying what's up to him.
Oh, so that's just different things. I mean, we're home a lot, like, but I mean, you guys might see certain things if you leave work every single day at the same time. You may see the same, whatever the situation may be every single day, just because. So that's basically a baseline for you guys. It's just regular activity.
But one thing is what he just says. You have to pay attention to your surroundings at all time. Before you go outside your house, look outside your window. You know what I'm saying? Look around. Make sure that you don't see nothing suspicious before you step out your home. You know what I'm saying? Just don't go out your house, especially if you're going out like in the morning before the sun comes up. Pay attention to your surroundings. Look out the window. You know what I'm saying? And just pay attention because you could be getting stalked. You don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
It says the first step in surveillance detection is to be alert to changes in this baseline activity. These can come in many guises. Sometimes it could be a person pretending that his car is broken, or someone knocking on your door who just doesn't seem right. Perhaps pretending to try to sell you something. That's interesting. To be honest with you guys, we have people that will come here and they'll knock on the door, like especially over the summertime, like, they want to sell you like the solars for your house or whatever the hell it is, or try to get you on different electricity or whatever, but we don't even open up the door. I'm talking to you through the door. Like, what do you want? No, thank you. I'm good. I don't even need to open up my door. What am I going to open up my door for? I don't want your service. I'm not looking for your service. I'm not rude, but I'm firm. Like, no, I'm good. I don't have to open up my door for that.
And like that's the number one mistake too that people do. They open up their door. No, you keep your door closed.
Especially in the city, that happens a lot. Even in the city, people come with full blown FedEx uniforms on, and they don't even work for FedEx.
Even if the cop knock on your door, you don't gotta. By law, you don't have to open your door if a police officer's knocking on your door. Especially if there's no crime. You know what I'm saying? He just knocking on your door. What is a disturbance? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but ain't nobody disturbing nothing over here.
Exactly.
He don't got no warrant. He can't open the door.
Right. In the city, someone might be loitering in a doorway, seemingly drinking a cup of coffee, but they still have the same cup in their hand 2 hours later. You gotta be aware to notice certain things. Whenever someone seems out of place, let them know that you see them. One of the best tools available now is your cell phone camera. Take the person's picture. Those doing the surveillance don't want to be caught in the act or rolled up. It says what to do if you're being followed. If you are alert and practicing situational awareness, you may see a car in your rearview mirror that seems to be taking the same route as you. If you're walking, you may notice that same person you saw 10 blocks ago is still behind you. Most times, predators, especially if setting up for a kidnapping or a robbery, repeat their observations for days or weeks.
So, if somebody's going to kidnap you or rob you, that means that they've been surveilling you for a while. And this ain't it just don't off the mat like off the back just happen just like that. They've been watching you, watching your pattern. That's why you always change up. Never go home the same way. Never leave out sometimes the same way. Never drive to work the same way. You know what I'm saying? Always change up. You know what I'm saying? If you took the streets when you come home, take the highway. Don't take the streets back. Or if you take the streets, take a whole different way, even if it's out of the way. So don't make it easy for them. And don't go out all the damn time. Like, sometimes stay home. You know what I'm saying? Because if you like to go out all the time, like you food for them. That's easy work. If they're going to try to take you, let them work for it. But just don't give them. People that go out constantly all the time and do the same routine thinking that everything is everything, they fool. He said, you know the woman. Oh yeah. They killed the cop that killed the woman the cop that killed the black man. Yeah. She got 10 years. Yeah, that's. I mean, she should have got more than that. That was a freaking hit. That wasn't just a random killing. You know what I'm saying? That was a hit. It says if you get kidnapped in India with the same. It says with the police that way. What?
You won't be found.
Wow.
The police be working. Yeah, they do. That's how it is everywhere. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a hit. Yeah, that was a hit. Yeah, like we're gonna get into the countries part too.
Vera said I always change the way that I walk to school. That's good. Mm-hmm. That's good.
You got to because you just don't know. Like unless you're taking a school bus, you know, like some children do. Then you cool for the most part till you get off the bus. But you know, always change your routine. Never do the same thing over and over because you be real predictable.
Yo, you want to know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
That's the next thing in this book.
Go ahead.
Change your routine. It says change your routine. If you always leave your house or apartment at 8 a.m., for example, leave earlier or later. Enter a highway at a different exit. Or take a different road or street to the store you usually go to. There are many ways to alter your routine without changing your life. But this will make you an unpredictable target, and those looking for an easy mark will likely look for another victim.
What's
just
up?
By you changing your routine.
What's up, Kim? What's up, Black Panther? Yeah, so changing your routine is a smart way, you know what I'm saying? And you know, just take heed to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Something that's kind of simple that you could do too. Lose your eyes. Surveillance detection route. If you want to determine if someone is actually following you, there are a number of ways to do so. If you suspect someone is trailing your car, make a series of right or left turns, or box around a particular area until you return to the same spot. No casual driver would still be behind you at this point. Do the same thing if on foot in a city. If you do this effectively, you could even have the person who is following you now in front of you. You can wave or take their picture. At any rate, you have won by letting them know that you see them.
So that's ways. So if you feel like somebody following you, switch the lanes. You know what I'm saying? Go back to, so say if you in the store or you at the mall, go back to the mall. And if that person that's behind you go back to the mall, then you know that this person is following you. And then you need to roll up on them in your car and freaking snap the picture. He says millions of people walking looking down at their phones can't. It says unaware of this. Right? Yeah, yeah, they not.
That's right.
It was a girl in Philly.
That's right.
I think it was like 2 weeks ago. It was a girl in Philly that got freaking almost got snatched in broad daylight. A dude came behind and tried to he put his hands over her mouth, but she screamed and then ran across the street with these other people was across the street, but she screamed so loud that he let her go. You know what I'm saying? And only because she screamed loud, she was let go. Go ahead.
Right. That's number one, Texas, is these people that out here on their cell phones. Like, it's bad enough to be walking around underwear, but then it's a whole entire separate thing. You're walking around unaware, distracted.
People, they had snatched your damn cell phone. You were walking to a damn freaking goddamn freaking pole or out in the street to a car, and the car hit you. Yeah, it's ridiculous. He said, do we need weapons to protect ourselves? Like guns or something? If you can carry a gun legally, but a pocket knife is cool, razors is cool, a dog, a trained dog. If you could like get a dog and train your dog, you could take your dog out with you all the time.
Hey Becky, how are you?
Good evening, Becky.
Sin, I've never seen you in here before. How are you, Sin?
So,
but your first line of defense, because if you have a weapon, but if you're rocked to sleep and you're not aware of something happening, that weapon is going to do no good.
Right.
So our first line of defense is being aware of situations.
When you putting, like, say if you go to the grocery store and you have a bunch of groceries.
They're looking for people during your most distracted times.
Exactly.
When you're maneuvering your kids into your car, when you're putting your groceries into the car, you're just busy.
Right.
You know, you're off guard. So it takes you extra work to focus on what you gotta focus on, but put more focus into making sure that you're safe because your surroundings around you. And this ain't to scare anybody, and this ain't even to sound crazy. It's just real life.
Exactly.
You go to Walmart, Walmarts are being shot up. You leave Walmart, people are going missing from Walmart parking lot. It's truth.
And we ain't even talking about nighttime. We talking about broad daylight.
Anytime.
You know what I'm saying? If you get rocked to sleep, why do people get robbed and why do women get raped majority? Because they get rocked to sleep. They think it's sweet out here. It's more violence and more crime in this country than anywhere on the plate on the face of the earth. We got over there right now, 2019, we got over 4 million people, men and women that's incarcerated right now of crimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to.
Sometimes it might not even be to kidnap you. It could be to try to rob. Seeing that you have the latest iPhone that's out. iPhones are expensive. That's grand larceny. Mm-hmm. People are getting paid off of stolen iPhones. Yep. So it might not even be to just kidnap you. I know, it's definitely, the human trafficking situation. But somebody could just be, they could have seen that you opened up your wallet and you just got paid. Or it could be that you just went to the bank to take out $20 because it was your last $20, but they need it. When you're going to the ATM, don't never be rocked to sleep during them times. Always look behind your back. You at the bank, I don't care if you at the bank underneath the teller situation and you feel like you're safe because there's a car behind you or you're right literally at the bank. It don't matter. You still got to be careful. Stuff happens all the time.
All the time, yeah. No, it doesn't.
Daylight, nighttime, and it's not even just about a kidnapping situation.
Like, you could just get robbed. You know what I'm saying? And get your cars taken, your money's taken, or they'll make you take all your money out of the goddamn bank. You know what I'm saying? All it depends on how they get you. So you got to be on point. That's the number one thing is being on point. All the time. And stop. Don't always be alone. Know what I'm saying? Especially women. You need to be with somebody. I understand you grown. I understand that you feel you can handle yourself. But if two or three, if it could be one man in all reality, and he could just knock you right out, one punch, put you in the back of his car, keep it moving. Then what? You feel what I'm saying? So I don't feel comfortable seeing women by themselves. I just think it is, especially at certain times during the day or
and kids. We gotta do a better job watching our kids. Like, too many parents, once your kid is 10, 11 years old, they just be ready to let your kid go out and do anything they want. Even if they're 16, 17, 18 years old. They still shouldn't be, it's not safe. We're not living in a period that once was.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all this story, right? Me and my wife and Aaliyah and our granddaughter was in this 24-hour Walmart, and it was like
probably it was a weekend. It was like a Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday, and it was probably about 12:30, 1 o'clock. And this is what made us stop going out late. So I'm shopping around in the store, looking around, looking at the DVDs and all that stuff, and they in the toy section. But something told me, go back to the toy section. I would say it was the spirit. So I went back to the toy section. So this heavy set European man, he had a bald head. He looked it weird, and he was with a woman. So I see them checking out. My wife, my daughter, and my granddaughter, like they were just in the aisle, but they wasn't. But they was acting like they was shopping, but they really wasn't shopping. So, and I see the guy as I'm coming around the corner, around the aisle. I see the guy looking at them. So once he see me, he kind of like started looking at the toys. I think that they was waiting for an opportunity to try to snatch our granddaughter. But once I came, I guess they plan kind of went out the window. Oh damn, it's a man with them. So now I'm always strapped up. I always got the razors on me, all the time. I'm old. I got two of them Johns. I don't play no games. So now I'm watching them now, heavy in the store. Mm-hmm. So every hour we went, I'm peeking around the corner, everything. So now they see that I'm on them. So now we go into the line to check out. I see them walking out of the store with no toys. They didn't come on the line. They just leave the store. They was in there plotting, trying to take a child. That's what they were trying to do. And these things happen. So if you ain't on point, you will be a victim.
And a lot of times, a lot of situations, they'll use a female,
right,
to try to coax another female in, or to try to get close to your child or anything, something. Like I guess just a female present, is a little bit different. Yeah. Oh, Sean, how you doing, Sean? It's been a while, but I'm finally off work during the FTT. Yeah, we're actually early. We've been late. Our schedule is really crazy. Love the topic tonight, too. There's a lot of people, especially young adults, who don't get how important it is to be aware and alert. That's right, Sean. I'm glad to see you. How are you doing, Sean?
So, with teenagers, it happens a lot, too, because you letting your child go to her friend's house. You don't know her friend. A parent should be going over to their friend's house, meeting their parents, knowing who their child is around, knowing the environment that your child is in. Because you could be letting your child go to a friend's house and she could be setting your child up to be raped, drugged, put in some type of sex ring that you don't know. She could be basically thrown into prostitution. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta You gotta know where your child is, what they doing, who they around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is a dangerous world we live in. And these people have no mercy. They have no compassion. Period. They have none. So you basically throwing your children to the wolves when you just let them go anywhere. You don't know where they are, who house they in, who they around, if they doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here. And then we wonder. The thing says over 600,000 people go missing. 600,000. That's a high number, man. And majority of them never come home. You don't know if they dead. You don't know if they in another goddamn country in some damn containers being trafficked all over the world. You don't know.
Right.
You know, so it's serious. It ain't nothing to be playing with. So if you have children, be on them. Knowing where they are. Knowing who they're around. Sometimes follow them to make sure that they say where they're going. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's crazy out here, man.
I think a lot of times parents try to please their children.
No, we ain't pleasing nobody.
As a parent, you want to see your kid happy. You want your kid to live their best life, but at the same time, safety has to come first. It doesn't matter.
No.
Safety has to come first.
Too many parents try.
You don't know.
Yeah,
you
be
don't
friends,
know these people.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
They try to be their friends more than they try to be their parent. I'm not your friend. I'm your parent.
Right.
And
exactly.
and
you like me and Aaliyah, we got even you and Aaliyah got a nice relationship. Like we cool, we have fun and stuff like that. But when it comes time to be a parent, you're a parent, and you're never at no time a friend. You could be a cool mom, you could be a relatable mom, but I'm not your friend. I'm not your equal.
Exactly. And that's the problem that we have in this society is we have to, like, you should go over to their friend's house and meet their mother or their father or their aunt or their grandma, whoever they living with.
Mm-hmm.
Know them. And when they over there, if your child is saying that she's going to such and such house, you should call over and say, "Oh, I just want to make sure that you was going to be home."
Yeah, I'd honestly rather can your friend sleep at our house?
Exactly.
Let your friend come to your house.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because it has been known that they use females to lure other females in to prostitution forcefully. You feel what I'm saying? They had drug them, put some freaking drug in. A damn drug in they drink, and then all of a sudden they fall out, and then they don't know what happened to their child.
Right. Sean said, "I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. Life is good. I'm happy for you, Sean. That's good.
That's what's
That's
up.
good, Sean."
So
Yeah, I said.
We gotta finish reading.
He said Halloween is coming and it might be dangerous in the downtowns and stuff. Yeah, Halloween is definitely a dangerous time.
I don't go out.
Definitely.
I don't celebrate Halloween, so I could care less, But if you're gonna be out, just stay on point, man.
Remixes said only certain men will want to protect all women from predators in this world, when actually all men should have that mentality. That's the truth, Remixes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely.
No, so especially when it comes to it's just just being on point, man. Watching everything. Like if it don't matter if you're a man or not. If somebody trying to grab you and take you, you need to scream like a female and punch and scratch and do everything that you can do just to get away. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make you a punk just because you screaming, help me, like, get this nigga off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
Halloween is, for Satan codes, yeah. It is, like, when you go out on Halloween, you dealing with demonic spirits and all that. Like, knocking on somebody's door and saying trick or treat. You know what I mean? But we're gonna do the holiday thing. I'm actually gonna do like a holiday. When every holiday comes, I'm gonna actually pull out the history.
Yeah, that would be dope.
and do a whole live on the holidays.
Yeah, that would be dope. Definitely.
Okay, finish reading that.
Definitely. I want to. Do you remember that story about that girl and her grandmother?
Yeah.
Tell them about that.
Yeah. Well, to make a long story short, it was a young girl that was with. She was living with her grandmother, and she was a teenager. She was around probably about 15, could have been 16, probably about 15, 16 years old. And her grandmother didn't really have control over her. She just basically let her do.
No, she was very conservative.
She was conservative, but
no, remember she didn't want to. She never wanted to go out and play with her friends,
right?
And her friends would always
so you
come
tell
over.
Us, you know it.
No, I thought that I don't remember the whole entire thing, but I remember what you're saying.
Right. So
her grandmother said, "Well, why don't you go play? You don't ever want to go be around the other kids. Just go chill with her for a little while. She's a nice girl. She wants you to come and do whatever with her. Remember?"
Yeah. So she had a friend that came over, and her grandmother basically said, "Well, you can go out and go out with your friend, spend time with your friend or whatever." So I guess she went over her friend's house a couple times. Like it didn't happen right away, but she started going out frequently with this girl.
Because her grandmother thought that this girl was a nice girl,
and
talked her into going to be friends with this girl.
Right, but she wasn't. So, make a long story short, the girl was basically recruiting for her pimp, and they forced the girl into basically prostitution, and the girl went missing, and her grandmother, went looking for her, went to the police station, filed reports. My grandchild is missing. So the grandmother wound up finding where her granddaughter was at.
The girl ended up coming home.
She ended up coming home. Tell the story, please.
No, I'm just.
So she wound up coming home, but then the pimp had the audacity to come to her grandmother's house, saying that basically your granddaughter is mine, and there's nothing you could do about it, type of vibe. So the girl wound up staying home with the grandmother, but then she wound up going back, and like basically going back to the pimp and the girl. So it got too bad to where I guess the girl couldn't take it anymore, and she tried to leave, but then they killed her. So she wound up dead. And the grandmother to this, when you watch the interview, she wished that she never even would have let her granddaughter go out. She wished that she just would have left her alone, or like let her stay in the house as she wanted to. So like these things happen, man. So he said, I can't imagine the guilt she lives with. Yeah, she probably, it's you have to protect your family and your children and your grandchildren from predators. These men and women are sick, and they don't care about how you feel, the hurt that you're going through when your child is gone. They don't care. It does not bother them. To them, it's just a business. They're getting money off of you. You know what I'm saying? Organ trafficking, sex trafficking is big business. Is a $1 billion business. So if a nigga could get an organ, a heart for $30,000, you think he really cares about your feelings? He getting $30,000. They can get a brain, they can get a heart, they can get a liver, they can get a kidney. I'm talking about a lot of money. They don't give a damn about you. And then they just freaking dump your body some goddamn where and just take your organs out like you garbage. This is a sick world, man.
Yeah, DeMonte brought up whatchamacallit from Chicago.
Oh yeah. Kanika Jenkins, the girl that they found in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Johnny said what they use the organs for is people that need organ transplants. The rich. You know, you need a heart, you need a heart transplant, you need a liver transplant, kidney transplant.
You said a pancreas costs about $80K.
Right.
That's crazy.
You got the money, you're gonna get it right away. You know, they try to match people up, especially if you're young. They don't want an old kidney.
Yeah, like they want a young kidney.
They want a young kidney.
The
that's
younger
thriving.
the better. The younger the better. You know what I'm saying? The younger the better.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right, Remix. Yeah. This world, people should not want this world to be what it is. And the problem with the masses of the people is people don't care until it happens to them. Right. That's when people want to care. That's when people want to start organizations. And we should have had a revolution a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of the rich. The 1% should have been thrown out a long time ago. Burn they freaking mansions and kick them niggas up out of this joint. Literally. Straight slaughter them niggas.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Texas. That's a major thing. If you're gonna donate your organs just because, you know, when you die, you got it written on your license, like your license actually says that you're an organ donor. You're a target. If you write anywhere on any type of document, you're targeted. Because now they can kill you and they can get a whole body filled with organs. With permission. That's the truth. You're not. Oh yeah, Tay said that. That's funny. Serious, yep. Don't document that joint anywhere. You're marked for death. Yep. It's crazy, man. You got, you know, sex trafficking that you're dealing with, organ trafficking that you're dealing with, just everyday criminals that you deal with. Everything. And as we read, it doesn't matter how old you are. It don't matter what sex you are, and it don't matter what color you are. Some, you know, different things you're targeted for, you know, but at the end of the day, it happens to everybody. Male, female, color doesn't matter, age doesn't matter, it doesn't matter.
And when you go to the hospital and give your blood for a blood test, notice, right? They take sometimes 2 or 3 of them caught little joints and like, why do you think they do that?
Right.
Like, they don't need that much blood to test your blood.
Where that blood going?
Like, where that blood going? Mm-hmm. Sometimes they take 2 or 3 of them. They trying to see if you're a match for something. They trying to test you to see. That's why you shouldn't really be going in. Like, nah, they don't need that much blood.
Right. Not only that, when babies are born, and when they first come out and they hurry up and they cut the umbilical cord. I learned this with my granddaughter. It was really, really crazy. So when babies are born and they cut the umbilical cord holds like 20% of a baby's blood. So when they cut the umbilical cord right away, they cut the umbilical cord with all that blood in the umbilical cord.
20%.
So now they have 20% of your baby's blood that's in an umbilical cord that you're detaching from the baby. So now the baby's blood count is automatically at 80%. You need that blood to have a strong immune system. That's the first thing that they do when your baby's first born. That's the first thing that they're faced with. So they immediately cut the umbilical cord and walk away with all that baby's blood. So now what do? A couple minutes later, they're giving your baby shots. So the immune system of a baby already isn't strong because she's missing that blood. Then they're giving them shots that's going to break down the immune system even more. Some babies come out and they have to get antibiotics right away if their mother has like different bacteria infections and stuff like that. Antibiotics break down your immune system. And then they take your new freshly born baby in for a bath where it's cold.
They used to being in the womb where it's warm, they comfortable. And then you basically like Taylor said, like you traumatizing them. Once they come out, they all messed up. They jacked up.
It's like you they are within minutes of them coming out, they're immediately working to break down that baby's immune system. So that baby they can't fight off stuff. They say that just that 20% of blood that's lost in the umbilical cord takes at least 6 months for that baby to reproduce that blood. So now that's why you got a baby that's sick and everything else. Even just giving your baby a bath. There's no reason for you to give your baby a bath. They try to tell you that they got to get that white stuff off their skin, but that stuff actually protects them from stuff, even outside the womb.
Yeah, like my wife did a lot of research on that. You know what I'm saying? When we had our first, when our daughter had our first grandchild, our oldest daughter, and like she did a lot of research on that.
Yeah,
and, but listen, but y'all ever ask yourself this? Where do they take all that stuff, the umbilical cord? Where do you think they take all that
stuff?
For stem cells, research and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these people, they say that they explode. No, they don't. They take it and they give it to scientists and labs.
Exactly.
And no, that's what they do with it.
They even have a thing. Yeah, it's crazy, Becky, because you know that something's not right, but I don't know. There's just certain things that really bother me worse than other things, and I was sick when our first granddaughter was about to be born. Like, I really went crazy, yo. Like, them doctors, you guys don't even know. I had to sign a paper saying that if my daughter or my granddaughter died, it was my fault, basically. And they had no responsibility. I had to sign a paper and fully trust in the Most High that I was making the right decision.
And she fine. She don't have no, she never got no shots, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And she's 4 years old right now.
Just to be able to protect. I mean, to protect my daughter, but to more so protect my granddaughter.
So it's serious business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go all out for our children and our grandchildren. We can't think that this stuff is a game. These people are waiting to devour us any chance that they can get. And it's up to us to be on our A game 24/7. It's up to us. Because you could be a victim. You got gangsters that been victims. You got people that knew all the martial arts in the world. They've been victims too.
Right.
All the survival thing that you know, if you get lackadaisical one time, you could be a victim of a robbery, of a kidnap, or being killed.
You know, a lot of it is not taking stuff on face value either. Like, all the things that I just named, like, we think that that's just a normal way of life. Like, it just blows your mind. And actually, like, I learned that stuff through, like, the stupidest thing. And like when my daughter was, as a matter of fact, I didn't want our granddaughter to have to get shots. That's what started me on doing research because we lived in New York. I had to figure out how we were going to get around our granddaughter from having shots. I did not want her to have any shots at all. So it's a real big deal when you live in New York. Like they'll literally call Child Protective Services on you. It's completely against the law. So basically, trying to research about the avoiding getting the shots and things like that. I was trying to like put together. I started off like trying to put together some thing because like you can't just like nonchalantly go in there and just be like, well, I don't believe in shots, so I can't have her have shots. But sometimes if you present stuff like through knowledge, I thought that it would make a little bit better. So basically, I was like trying to like pull up like the statistics of kids with shots and things like that. But then I got into the whole entire umbilical cord thing, the whole entire baby's bath thing. It's just like it's completely crazy, and even the stuff that they put in your baby's eyes. Mm-hmm. All that stuff that they put in your baby's eyes, it's not good. It's not good. So we actually, we left New York and we actually came to New Jersey because thankfully we found out that New Jersey, you don't have to have any shots. You're allowed to completely do everything that you want to do.
I don't know about now.
I don't know about now, but that was 4 years ago. And they weren't happy with me. They were not happy with me, but she did not have any of that. She didn't have anything in her eyes. She didn't have any shots. She didn't have anything at all. Every single day they would come in and they would remind me that I was responsible and that I signed this paper saying that if I kill my granddaughter, it's my fault. But I had to do it because my will and my faith and just everything inside of me was telling me that I was doing the right thing.
Well, I got this book in here called y'all need to pick this book up. It's called The Codex Magica by Tex Mars, and he has a chapter in there about the doctors, how all the doctors take an oath. So when you become a doctor, you take an oath.
Right.
And he breaks down the symbol of the snake around that kind of staff thing. And he breaks that down. I'm going to do a small little video on that. But basically what he's saying is the doctors take this oath. And a lot of natural cures that's out there, the doctors are not allowed, once they take this oath and they become a doctor, they are not allowed to tell you natural remedies. They are not allowed to tell you that you need to change the way you eating your diet. They just give you pharmaceutical drugs, and it's been worse now than it has ever been. You know what I'm saying? Chemotherapy, that ain't nothing but rat poisoning. It like tears your immune system down to where your body can't fight off anything. So they're not telling you, to take some turmeric, take some cayenne pepper, take some ginkgo, take some saw palmetto, clean your colon out. They're going to here's some antibiotics, here's some pharmaceutical drugs that's going to make you worse than what you are now because they took an oath.
Well.
And they want that money more than they want to actually cure you. A doctor,
listen, but hold up. To give you all this overpriced medical stuff and pills and everything.
But all the doctor does is just diagnose you. That's all they are. They are not. They can't cure you from anything. So if you go to a hospital, go there to get diagnosed, and then you need to take that diagnosis to an herbalist and get on some type of regimen by a herbalist. Clean your system out. Clean your intestines out. Clean your colon out. That's what you should do. So go take that diagnosis to an herbologist and get on a plant based freaking diet and stop eating the crap and the garbage, and then you probably can survive. But if you gonna mess with their medication, their treatment,
especially chemotherapy,
you gonna die.
Especially
trust me when I tell you that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something that's really crazy. My mother-in-law, his mother, was diagnosed with breast cancer recently. She had surgery. They were able to remove the piece of cancer. After she had the surgery, as a preventative, however the heck you say it, to prevent, they wanted her to go to chemotherapy. Mind you, she already had surgery. The cancer was already removed. The surgery was successful. So they wanted her to go to chemotherapy, and she listened to what the doctor said. So she showed up the first day for chemotherapy, and she said that she seen death on everybody sitting there, hooked up to an IV. That there was no life in that place. And she's still a young woman. She said, I walked in there and I just kept hearing a voice tell me that I could not agree to this chemotherapy that I was planning on getting today. So she said to the doctor, she said, well, if I had surgery, like, do I have to have this? And he said, well, it's best for you to have this, but you don't have to have it. There's a pill that I could give you if you wanted to try to take a pill for 1 whole year instead of doing chemo. And she's fine. She's been fine ever since. But if she would have agreed to take the chemo, sadly, it probably would have killed her.
Wow, that's crazy, Texas. Wow. He said doctors have admitted that they diagnose people with cancer.
I believe that.
Wow,
Texas.
that's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's bugged out.
Wow.
Like you see what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah, like she takes some pharmaceutical, John. I try to deal with my mother on the herb, but she
But she has a lot of trust in her doctors, and she was actually getting ready to go. And she was scheduled for chemo. They was getting ready to hook her up, and she just said that she just didn't feel comfortable. Like that day, she was just ready to tell them, no, I can't do this, and that's what she did.
In what way?
It's a blessing.
What way, Becky? That they screwed you over? How? They changed.
By medical corporations myself, well.
Yeah, and now they turning people away who don't have medical insurance. That's happening now.
That's the truth, Cam. I had that happen to me before.
Yeah.
I wasn't. As a matter of fact, that was you.
What?
We ended up leaving the doctor's office because they was taking forever to see you, and they sent the bill in the mail.
Yeah, I'm not. No,
How you sending me a bill in the mail? When I left, you guys had me sitting there forever.
I ain't paying. I'm not paying. If you ain't see me, I ain't paying nothing.
Exactly.
You dig? I'm not paying nothing. You ain't no doctor see me. I'm
crazy.
leaving. I'm not paying nothing. I'm not paying nothing either. No, I'm not paying nothing.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it's scary that people put so much trust into them, and they're criminals.
But
Dre.
But right now, organ trafficking is a real it's like a lucrative business right now, and
I want to say they said almost $40 billion a year.
Yeah, like something like that for and it's on a.
Even though I don't know if that was sex trafficking or organ trafficking that got that much money.
Trafficking, period. I think.
I don't think it was period. I think it was one of the
It
other.
says trust your instincts.
It's way more than that.
If it's really doesn't sit right, yeah, don't do it. Exactly. All right, remix man. Have a good one, bro. You know what I mean? So big business is where it's at. So I mean, they want you for their like they want your body. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like they want you for sex, and they want you, and some of them want your organs. You know, that's what they want us for. You know, so over 600, over 600,000 people come up missing all the time. You can go into a Walmart, you go into a post office, you go to a police station. There's nothing but signs up with missing men, women, and children all the time. You know, so I mean, yeah, like you can stay out the hospital if you know what I'm saying. You know, change your diet and constantly cleaning your system out. You know, you can stay out the hospital. I don't even like. I don't even like the dentist. So I can't even stand going to the damn dentist. I can't. I don't like them either. He said, anytime I'm in the hospital, my energy goes down. I feel uncomfortable. I get bad anxiety. Yeah. Said, well, my dad is diabetic, and he got linked up with an herbalist and took him to cure for diabetes. Is this in the UK? But it's hard to bring it out of it unless he's tied to hide. Yeah. I mean, he says, when I was in labor, they picked me up and slammed me down on the table 3 times. Wow. And all I remember was the oxygen mask coming towards my face. And I was in a state of trauma for months afterwards. Wow. That was 13 years ago.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow, they said, I'm still putting pieces together. Yeah, like, you don't know what they did to you. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's best to get you a midwife and have a, you know what I'm saying, have a baby at the crib.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I think, as a matter of fact, that's probably where it started my journey.
Yeah, like, get you a midwife,
with our
man.
granddaughter. I wanted her to give birth at home.
See, they said my daughter's heart rate went down. Yeah. So they say, right? You know, that's crazy.
How is your daughter today, Becky? Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
That is. Wow.
Yeah, so finish reading that. So.
Yeah. Were you ever able to pursue anything with that, Becky? Wow. How you go through a whole entire pregnancy?
I didn't know it was 2 babies.
And didn't know there was 2 babies.
What? Man, that's crazy.
Nuts. How you go through a whole pregnancy?
Like, wait, why she going to the doctors for if you don't know 2 babies in that?
If
How
you
you don't know that?
see them, you're gonna be able to hear 2 heartbeats, which is gonna make it sound abnormal to you at some way. Come on now.
And I'm not saying, and listen, I'm not saying that all herbalists, all herbologists is honest people, because some of them is all about that bag too.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta find genuine herbologists that really is into it to help you cure your symptoms, cure your disease or whatever you have. You know what I'm saying? Some of them is out for the money. I met some of them, like in our life, they're all about that paper. But some of them not. That's like some doctors is cool peoples too. Not all doctors is out to, screw you over, but, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, he said all disease comes from mucus, pus, pesticides, worms. Yeah.
Wow, Becky,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wow.
Do you have any other children, or just your 13-year-old daughter? That's crazy.
And how you get rid of mucus and pus? You can do it a lot of ways. You can drink lemon juice. Lemon juice gets rid of mucus and pus. Or you can take black walnut. You can take wormwood. You can take cayenne pepper. and make it a combination herb, or you could take it individually and get rid of the mucus and like all the mucus and pus out of your system. You know what I mean? Yeah, but when you really want to like Ken, when you really want to get that stuff up out of you ASAP, Rocky, the wormwood, the black walnut, and the cayenne pepper get rid of that for real, for real. You feel that joint coming up out of you.
The apple cider vinegar is a good preventative though.
Yeah, it is.
Like
it is.
to take like as a normal regimen.
Right. So I need to
It's
write
not as harsh.
these down. Yeah, but yeah. Finish reading that. So here's some tips on what to watch out for like predators.
Yo, y'all said one tooth removal costs $300. Sorry, doc, I'm gonna do it myself.
So, you see, I drink a lot of lemon water before I go to sleep. Yeah. Lemon,
that's
lemon
good.
is an alkaline. Like when you stay with alkaline food, fruits and vegetables, especially lemons, apples, avocados, kale, spinach. Anything that's really darky green vegetables is the best. Orange juice is good. Lemon, apples. What else? I'm forgetting about.
Berries.
Berries.
Antioxidant.
Antioxidants.
All berries are antioxidants.
If you eat those foods and stay away from, at the end of the day, greasy fat foods like fried chicken, French fries, all that stuff clogs your arteries up, your pores, everything. It like really jacks you up.
Becky, we're getting to the point where when we have extra time, we're trying to make some videos about the herbs, like actual edited videos. So we definitely want to be able to give all the herbs and stuff like that he's talking about. That will help everybody, and it's actually saved us a lot of money. I'm mad I can't get one of these yet. Why not? What are you trying to get, Christopher? What happened? Real orange juice, not Sunny D. That's right, Dre. I wish I could make myself do that, Pounds. I tried to do that, and to be honest with y'all, I threw up. Like, I literally threw up. I was trying so hard to drink apple cider vinegar. I just couldn't do it. Crazy. Yeah, garlic too. Yep. Garlic too. Actually, the colon pills that he takes actually has garlic in it. Garlic, cayenne pepper is good. Uh, Becky, about smoking herb is healthy. We don't think anything that you smoke um is healthy. I actually used to smoke cigarettes. I quit smoking cigarettes, but anything that you actually have to smoke in your lungs, or you're basically defeating the purpose. Like
the myth
for it to like eat like an actual herb is good. An unprocessed an herb that actually didn't go to the lab and don't have THC on it and stuff like that, to actually eat it is better for you.
Here's the myth.
Yeah.
Here's the myth. Yeah. Anything, and like, do the research on your own if y'all don't believe what I'm saying. Just do the research. You could Google it, go to a library, whatever. Just Google it. Anything that you like anything too, where it becomes a fire, you now breathing in toxic gas. Bottom line, you are inhaling toxic gas. So you could be lighting. I don't care if you. I don't care if you have something in a pipe. Once you get a lighter and you light something up, now you breathing in toxic gas. It's poison gas. Ain't no different than if you having a fire in your house and you breathing in the smoke from the fire. You can wind up dying and getting a bad infection on your lungs to where you tear your lungs apart. It's no different. It's just a slow process because it's not a lot of gas is coming in your lungs all at once because it's not like an actual fire. But when you light something up over the years, that's why people get cancer and they scar their lungs up because they constantly every day they breathing in toxic gas. And then it's going in your bloodstream to where now it's going into your organs, your brain, your liver, your kidneys, all throughout your body. Poison gas. That's how people get sick. So this is facts. So
not even edibles, to be honest with you, Pounds. Like, to be just like really straight up and totally real. Like, if weed is not being, when weed comes out of the ground, it's just a regular herb. It doesn't get you high. We've actually smoked like weed straight from the ground with no THC on it, and that joint gave us a headache. That was like the worst high. We wasn't even high, we just had a headache. It was just the worst feeling, I'll say. Because it's the THC that gets you high, which THC got to be some type of chemical or something.
Right.
I mean, where does THC come from? THC, wherever it comes from, I don't know where exactly it comes from to speak on it, but the THC is man-made. So it's like you basically going out in your yard and getting some natural grass and using it as a foundation.
But then you
filling it with a bunch of crap and then smoking it or eating it. It's not good. I mean, it's just like me saying, I'm going to eat nothing but salads for the rest of my life, and I'm going to dump a whole entire
pesticides and other
I'm
chemicals.
I'm going to eat salad, but I'm going to dump a whole entire bottle of salad dressing, and I'm going to dress it up with nothing but fried chicken. Yeah, you're eating salad.
But it's
for
not,
the foundation of it.
But it's not.
But it's got all this other stuff on it, so, I mean, you're probably bringing in more calories than somebody that just sat and ate some fried chicken.
Right.
Yeah, it's not man-made. Becky, have you probably actually have done, like, different research on, like, I know, with the whole entire, what do they call it? I don't know. Maybe you haven't.
Yeah, that's true. Yep, that's true, Sean. Yeah. It's and like you got people out here, walking around here acting like they healing people from glaucoma and all those. Nah, man, you actually are. I mean, this is just facts. You know what I'm saying? When you inhaling toxic gas, you are poisoning your body. You are toxifying your body. That's just facts. The Indians used to grow herbs, not just marijuana, but different herbs, and put it in their food and in their teas. Cause back then it used to be really cold winters, so they used to use a lot of the herbs to like boost their immune system up so they wouldn't get colds. You know what I'm saying? So, but today, it's not like that. Dudes over here be rolling up with all these different papers, pipes, blunts, doing all these different things, and then you lighting a fire to that, John, and then you tell them, oh yeah, I'm smoking, like, I'm over here taking in the good herb. No, nigga, you taking in basically now a drug.
I see. Okay, so the THC isn't man-made, and then Cam said so the THC actually is a chemical that's in the plant. but my maybe it's certain plants are different or something. Like I know there's like all different strengths.
Y'all
Like
do
you
some
know,
though.
you got weed
One day,
that actually looks like it has
one day,
crystals on it.
yeah, one
you got
day,
some weed that does
like,
one thing to you,
but,
another. We gotta do some
no,
research.
but on one day, one of y'all listen. One of y'all go in y'all research bag, and then we put y'all on the show, and then y'all break it down like that.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I mean, I
You know
definitely
what I'm
think
saying?
it's interesting.
I'll let y'all have the floor, but this come with your information. Just make sure that your information is right and exact.
Right, that's what I'm
You
saying.
dig?
For like when you go into the stores that sell the dispensaries, they have like all different weed that just does all different stuff. It's really crazy.
Right. I mean, like I said before, I don't. But that part, I don't know too much about the
Yeah,
TLC.
I mean,
I don't know. Like, but no, but I don't know about the TLC.
Yeah.
But I know about when you light it.
right.
That's it on that.
Yeah, like
once you light it,
might
that's
be
it.
different. I guess
It ain't-
somebody had to do some.
Like it ain't good no more.
I'm not saying that THC and CBD. That's what I was thinking about. Can't be therapeutic, but don't smoke it. And all these new strands of weed are straight. Right. That's what I'm saying, Sean.
Right,
you got
right,
it. You
right,
got it,
yeah.
Sean.
But
have you done research about it, Sean?
but
Could you come up and just kind of like drop it about the drugs?
anybody can be.
Like one day, you don't, not today, but like one day,
Anybody.
I know
feel,
that you probably have a lot of information.
like anybody feel free to do their research, bring the information on here, and actually tell us properly how you're supposed to use marijuana. I want to know what's the proper way. I don't know. I would like to know. I would like to be enlightened. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody actually come on here and talk and break it down. You know what I'm saying? Not in the chat, but I'm saying actually on the mic and you break it down. What is the purpose of marijuana? Where did this herb originate from? The
Right.
origin. What is it used for? You know what I'm saying? Really get down and gritty on this joint. You dig?
Sean, I'm gonna take you up on that offer.
All right.
Definitely.
Okay.
I know
Okay, Sean, we
that
got
you
you.
would be the perfect person for it.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, can we have you on the show, my brother? That's all I want to know. I want to be enlightened. You know?
Perfect. When do you want to do it, Sean? It's up to you.
Like, that'd be interesting. Not many people gonna be in here and want to hear about weed.
We've been streaming on Wednesdays, but if it's easier for you to do it another day, we can switch and we can do this on another day. If you if you have a time in a day right now that you want to throw out there, you can, or you can contact Aaliyah on her social media and finalize it. It's completely up to you, Sean. We definitely appreciate you doing that for us.
Yeah.
So whenever it's convenient for you, we'll make ourselves available.
You know what I mean? It's like I said before. I want to know. You know what I mean? I want to be the student. You dig? So let me be a student.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Cause but you know something though? A lot of herbs do a lot of things though. Like for instance, saw palmetto. Studies said that it's good for your prostate, but it actually does a whole lot of other things for your body than just for your prostate. So sometimes an herb can do probably multiple things, all in like not just one thing. You know what I'm saying? But herb is a good benefit for your body, but a lot of times we ain't taking it properly. You know what I'm saying? I just like lighting something up. It's just that's not healthy for your body, man. You know, like I see like putting it in your food or something, putting it in your tea, making like a whole concoction of a tea, and then you drinking the tea, but the actual putting it in some wrapping paper or whatever new stuff that they got now, and then light a fire to that joint. That joint is like, now you basically ain't doing nothing good for yourself. You basically toxifying your body right now. It's no benefit of smoking it. is the benefit of eating it. You know what I'm saying? That's the benefit. All the other herbs, you ain't like no freaking aloe vera, you ain't like no cayenne pepper. You either gonna make it a tea concoction or you're gonna put it in a capsule and take it like that. You know. Ever heard of whack? Nah, what's that?
Wild lettuce. Yep.
Yeah.
Wild lettuce pretty much grows everywhere, and a lot of people think of it as weed that can be turned into paste that's strong.
Yeah, that's true.
As morphine. You know what's crazy, Cam? We sell herbs, and when we sell out of wild lettuce, it's really crazy. Like, there's different points when there's kind of like a drought on the wild lettuce, and it's hard to come by.
I'm gonna tell y'all something about men's prostate, right? That I learned not too long ago. A lot of time why men have prostate problems or erectile dysfunction is because they diet. If you're eating too much sugar, it can mess up your prostate. If you're eating too much bread, pasta, dairy, it can mess up your prostate. If you are not eating like the alkaline foods, the berries, the apples, the pears, the spinach, the celery, all of the alkaline foods, then you're gonna have prostate problems. So we have to limit the bad foods and replace it with the good foods, alkaline foods. You know what I mean? That's the problem. And we have to exercise, to keep our flood flowing, not being couch potatoes. You know what I'm saying? And then we have a healthy prostate and not have to be taking some damn pharmaceutical Viagra.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's crazy out here.
Okay. So, can I finish reading this?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, she gonna now. Here's the tips. Here's the tips of.
Well, I've already started reading it.
Okay.
The first tip for anybody that was just coming in is to change your routine. The second one that we read about is determine if somebody is following you, and if they are, lose them. Now, I already read about that. So then the third one is set up an ambush. If those following seem to be more sinister, such as a group of men in a car, you can lead them into a trap. Once you have determined that you're being followed, you can fake that you're still unaware. Use your survival skill of remaining calm under pressure. Continue your route, but call the police and inform them of the situation. You can describe the car or person in detail and coordinate with the police to lead the potential attackers to a specific location. So if they're following you, it's like a lot of times, people will say, well, I just drove to the police station, but of course the car is gonna keep going. The car is not gonna pull into the police station with you. But if you call the cops on the phone to be like, I'm coming up on 30th Street and I'm gonna be there in a second, meet me there.
That's smart. And like they right behind me right now.
Right, and you're just going as normal.
Right, that's smart.
But the cops know that you're leading them, and the cops are gonna meet you and catch them right in the act.
Right, that's smart. That's smart right there. That's smart. But most people under pressure, they don't think to do that.
No.
So that's why they wind up jamming themselves up.
Right. That was the end of it. I actually wish that I would have continued reading that.
So what are you saying? What they saying? No.
It's best used in edibles for medical purposes. Right, East Coast. That's what we were wondering.
Yeah, the Most High never said that you cannot use marijuana as a herb, but not the other way, the smoking way. No.
Right.
No. To eat it is cool, because it's nothing against the scriptures that say you can't use this for eating purposes,
Right.
for healthy purposes. But cats, but in all reality, people just want to be high.
Exactly.
That's just the reality of this.
Yeah.
Niggas want to be high.
Yeah. So basically, that's what Becky was saying.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cats want, but somebody say, well, what's wrong with being high? It's a lot being wrong with being high.
Right.
It's a lot.
I mean, I think that there is, like, you know, a lot of new research out there for it, you know, right, Becky, you don't want, exactly, like, so many people, right, there's so many people that don't even have conditions,
Yeah.
and they just want to do it just to be high, but they don't even need it, exactly,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right,
like,
Becky.
Have it.
So that's what I was gonna say. I think over the years, honestly, I mean, a lot of research has gone into it that I actually want to find out information about it. You know,
It's like because it's the herb is beneficial if it's used properly.
right,
It's beneficial.
right,
But if it's used, not properly, then
mhm,
you can harm yourself.
right,
By using it inappropriately.
Yeah.
You can. That's facts.
yeah,
So you gotta know, like, herbs is nothing to be like. You can hurt yourself freaking taking herbs the wrong way. You have to know what you're doing.
yeah,
But herbs can be beneficial
yeah.
if you use it right. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean,
Right, like somebody, like
Right.
like she said, like, and I know that there's like a lot of stuff out there with them, with the kids and stuff like that, where I actually have somebody that I'm supposed to be contacting about that. But there's like a lot of research out there with it preventing different medical things in young children that they're being prescribed it and stuff like that. It is definitely, it's an herb.
But I don't think they should be having no 10, 11-year-old smoking no
No,
weed.
it's not. It's like something else. It's something else. But like I said, like, I'm really not in tune, to be honest with you. Like when it, right, Becky, right. And she, like, somebody, like, I know, like, the epilepsy, exactly.
Right. That's true.
Right. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So a lot of stuff has come out over the past couple of years.
Yeah, like we need some researchers, to educate. I need to be educated on marijuana.
Right.
Right. And what's the purpose of it, and how can we properly take it, and do the research too, Sean, and Cam and Becky too, on the whole lighting a fire to it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can bring that to the table and kind of, add on to what I was saying about it. So y'all can be educated on that side, because, that's very important on that, that we stop promoting that way of using it. That way has to stop, because it's
the
actually
recreational part of it. Exactly.
It's killing us that way.
Right.
The other way, if I could take it the other way in food, I would take it, because it's an herb. It's beneficial, but I'm not gonna do it the old way how I used to do it. No, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that. Yeah. Thank you, Beck. Yeah, So this, what we gotta do? Libraries, or Google. There's a lot of information out there, on the proper way on how to use marijuana.
Sean, do you have Aaliyah on any social media? Do you have any social media, Sean?
Yeah, it's a major problem, but then again, there could be witchcraft too. Yeah. So
I'm sure that there's definitely a lot of disinformation. There's probably a lot of people like myself. That's why I said I don't really know too much to speak about.
Right.
Like I'm speaking recreational from my own experience,
no.
But I don't want to guide somebody off on my own experience and how I feel.
But the reason why marijuana is not, that the information is so much uh, 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 it's not really good information because they have not really legalized it for people to actually research it on people really. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
they
No,
have.
I'm saying now they doing it. Now
Yeah.
they doing it. But I'm saying
Yeah.
years ago you wasn't
Right.
able to do that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
So you
how
can only get your hands on what you can get your hands on. Yeah.
but like not like how
Use it.
like not how freaking ginseng.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
ginseng, ginkgo, cayenne pepper, all them herbs is accessible to
you
you.
can experience
exactly.
it. No, right.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't with marijuana.
Right.
You can't do that.
Wow, Tyler.
What?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. No, Christopher,
Nah,
that's
you know,
okay.
yeah.
I don't know about it either. That's why I only
Yeah, but not-
when you
I'm not-
talk weed to me, I just think of when I used to love to get high, and I used to smoke weed every single day. And if I wasn't high, I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
But you know, like Becky said, there's some people that don't like to be high, but they need it. You know, so you're not. That's not dumb for you not to be aware of that stuff, Christopher. I'm not aware of it either. I actually
weed
need
has
to be
been
aware
one
of
the
it. You
reasons
know,
for thousands of
and
years,
do
like,
some research about it.
Who the first thing to say? Yeah, but I don't know why. I don't know why this country had it like illegal for all this time. Like, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know why. That's another thing. But can y'all research that too? And like tell her why did they like make it illegal for you to grow this herb and actually use it?
It probably came down to money. I'm sure that it
But-
probably.
But you make,
everything.
but they make money off of other herbs.
Right, but they, I guess maybe.
You can grow freaking aloe plants.
I don't know.
That's an
yeah,
herb.
I don't know.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, it's cool for niggas to have opium feel, but you can't have marijuana feel?
Yeah.
Come on now. So,
Yeah.
always money. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and certain states is still illegal. In certain states. But they slowly trying to figure out how to tax it and how to make soon in every damn state you're gonna have freaking shops all over the damn place.
Oh,
Selling
oh,
that
yeah,
junk.
they're coming.
Dispensaries, that's what they call them.
Right.
Soon. It's gonna be everywhere. You know what I mean? So the government could not use it as a weapon like LSD or acid. Hemp is a form of weed that can be used to make clothes, paper, food.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah. That's crazy. Sean, Aaliyah don't have access to her Facebook. Can you email her?
She has an email address.
And you could just email her and tell her the day and the time that you'll be available, and we'll make sure that we're available. We've been doing Family Table Talk on Wednesdays only, but if a Wednesday's not good for you, we could do it any other time. So it's up to you. Whenever you're ready to, whenever you want to do it, Sean, just let us know, and we'll make sure that we're all here at that time and day, and we'll give you the phone number to call.
Oh, that's crazy. Black jazz musicians who were known to smoke it. Mainstream America was terrified of their children being controlled by the music. Oh, okay.
By the music, wow.
That's good to see. That's why you gotta come on the show, brother. You know what I'm saying? Come on, now bring that knowledge, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanna know this stuff.
Anything, it's Aaliyah's Precious Life at gmail.com.
Put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat.
And whatever you want to like bring to the table or whatever, Sean, it's all you. You can do whatever you want and talk about whatever you want. What did you guys think about us coming on with a set topic? We haven't done that in a while. We actually haven't come on here and talked about one particular topic in probably a couple months. Did you guys like it better to have a set topic? Or do you guys like it better when we kind of like bounce around and talk about a lot of different stuff? What do you think is best? Me too, Sean, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I'm glad. A little bit of both. That's good. Okay. You're like that, Christopher. Sin, you guys are my favorite people. I love you more than my family. We definitely love y'all too, Sin. Y'all are our family. Definitely. We appreciate you guys. Got a lot of love for you guys. We talk to you guys about everything.
Amen.
I just found your channel recently and this topic caught my eye. It's important when you have kids. That's nice, Becky. I'm glad that you found us. How many kids do you have, Becky?
So you should do more. Yeah.
A little of both. A little of both is good, Dre. I agree. But these were good topics. That's good.
What's up?
That was good.
What's up, Terrence, late man?
Hey, Terrence.
How you doing, bro? Shout out to everybody that came to support. Please hit that like button, please. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know.
Anybody has a couple of dollars, and if they want to make any donations, it's not required. But our shows are listener funded and will never be influenced by any type of sponsorship, commercials, or anything.
Now, what we talk about is too.
We want to maintain control of our own selves. We're not interested in selling out for any type of money. But if you want to support the show, it's always appreciated.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Please hit that like
and
button.
And Nightbot just put out the link, actually.
Hit that like button.
We got a lot of love for you guys. We appreciate you guys.
So, do anybody have any quiz any quick question? Something quick? Because if not, we're gonna shut it down.
We're trying to fix our sleeping schedule. Our sleeping schedule is a mess always.
Yeah. To that woman cop that killed that her next door neighbor, she should have got 25 to life. That was a hit. He was definitely targeted for whatever reason. I don't know, but when you live somewhere for a long period of time, you know where you live. So for her to act like that was her apartment, no, nobody's buying that. I don't care if it's pitch black dark outside. I know where my apartment is.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Bottom line. So that was a hit, and who knows? They could have took his organs out of him. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said before. Cats is getting killed. He was in his own apartment.
We can't trust
and he was
anything.
Murdered.
We can't trust, especially anything that they tell you.
You know what I'm saying? So we live in a sick society, man. And the reason why the powers that be can do what they can do and they can continue to keep doing what they're doing is because of the masses of the people. We can't blame the government. We have to blame ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because we allow this corruption to continue going on. And it's up to us to stop this corruption.
Mm-hmm. Like Cam said, it's only going to get worse.
You know what I'm saying? So we allow these things to happen. We should have have had a revolution a long time ago.
We too rock to sleep.
But a nigga sell out for a couple of dollars, because he want to keep freaking perpetrating this freaking lifestyle like he gonna live forever.
Right.
You're not. So it's up to us. Yeah, but it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse than this real soon. They crash this economy. They're gonna freaking declare martial law. They can have another false flag, bomb something, another freaking massive freaking shooting. Anything can happen.
Right. Christopher said, if you don't mind me asking, why did you stop being a Muslim? You want to tell me about that story? I think that's funny.
It's kind of like, it's kind of personal. So, but it's like
it's really not though.
But
if you put it simple though.
But it is to me. You know what I'm saying? It is to me.
Okay.
It's like he says it's way too late for a revolution. No, it ain't never too late. But the thing about it is people are too selfish and too into this world right now for even like you can't trust people. People ain't loyal. People don't have love for each other. People don't know how to stick with each other in anything. Somebody that sell out is always going to be an infiltrator that's going to sell you out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's never going to be a revolution. People are too comfortable in this world. They think fancy cars and jewelry and homes and having all these fancy clothes, that's the answer. That's not the answer. Will get even worse. Yeah. So one of the reasons why I stopped becoming I was a Muslim is because it was like me and my wife stopped smoking weed, right? And having our friends come over to our house because our house was the hangout spot. Every time we smoked, they came over and smoked. And I used to sell weed and I used to smoke weed. So that was my hustle at the time, selling it and smoking it. And like we had this little town upstate New York. We had it basically on the smash. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was coming to us for everything. So but it got to a point where I just was tired of it. And so I stopped smoking. My wife stopped smoking. We stopped selling. And all our so-called friends disappeared because we ain't had nothing in common no more. Because we stopped smoking weed and selling weed. So I was a Muslim at the time, but I wasn't going to the mosque. So I started going back to the mosque. So I took my wife and my daughters to the mosque and they took the Shahada. So, like to make a long story short, my wife was getting into it. She was, making her salat, doing her prayers and all that. She was doing her thing with it.
And I was never into anything.
She was never into anything. But something told me, and it started like 2 weeks after they took their Shahada at the mosque. Something kept telling me in my mind, Hebrew. And it was so loud that I couldn't even sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I was wrestling with it. So now I started watching things online on YouTube about Hebrews, the Hebrew Israelites. And I would just check anything about the Hebrews. And it was the spirit because it was every day, all day. Hebrew. Constantly. So I came across this video, and this video was like, it was like an epiphany, and it was so profound when I saw this video, and I just stopped doing what I was doing. My wife stopped doing what she just done. Our children was used to the former life, but now we was no longer doing that. So how can I tell her now, this ain't for us? We gotta roll with the scriptures. Like, the Bible, like no more Quran, none of
And
that.
I never, like, he was always on a journey to find his purpose in life and what he was supposed to believe, but I never got down with any of it until we became Muslims.
Right. So I couldn't sleep for like a month. You know what I mean? It was like every day, and the Most High did not let me rest, man. My mind.
And I was going hard.
And like my mind did not rest. It was like so. One day I said, yo, we got to do this. This right here ain't what it is. And she was mad. She was like, yo, like what you talking about? I got the books. I went like oh yada yada yada. We doing all this, and to make a long story short, I mean we here now. So it been 13 years, you know. So
being a Muslim just did not sit with him.
It did not sit. You know what I mean? It just
since we've been doing what we do, our life has changed. You could feel
the drastic change
in our life, and we just feel that we're doing what we're called to do.
Right.
Anyway, so that's it, Christopher.
Right. So that's why. I mean, like I said, I've been through hell and back, man, mentally, man.
Devin, we actually have a podcast, to be completely honest with you. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple Music, we're on iTunes, we're on all of them. I just gotta handle my business to actually get the podcast put up there.
But we have
the foundation laid for our podcast. We do have a couple of things up there.
Oh yeah, right, Sean, yeah. Yeah. It's like my wife we have about 8 to 10 mukbangs that she has not put out.
I got about 20.
20 mukbangs.
I'll keep it real with you.
Like we have vaults of videos. Her and my daughter, they ain't charging that. You dig? So I don't know what I'm saying. We got a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
I got too many, Tay. I got too many.
A lot of cards of chip videos on there. They ain't being released.
I also, to be honest with you, like conversations like tonight, I actually want to get to the point where like we can actually take like sometimes we be on here for 2, 3, 4 hours and we talk about so many different things. I actually want to get to the point where we take out snippets from the show and put it in its own video so that way somebody doesn't have to watch.
Tay, I don't know where they're going to go.
Like
man.
that much footage to be able to find a particular thing. Like Becky said, she found us.
And Tay, listen, I'm being 100% honest with you. We shot so many mukbangs, I can't even remember to tell you the last one we did. That's how many mukbangs we shot.
Are you throwing shade at me?
No, I'm just saying.
Like, are you throwing shade at me?
I thought we only had 8 to 10. You said 20 of them, Joe.
Well, I'll give you guys an exact count right now. Hold on. Let me find my folder.
Yeah, so find
amongst all my other folders.
Like, I mean, we got a bunch of them, Joe. It's just, yo, I got Papoose best verses. My daughter still ain't put that joint out. You know what I mean? She still ain't put that joint out. And yo, this is before I even had my bed. We was living at the other crib. You know what I'm saying? They be, when it come to putting out videos, and right now they put out every video we had. Aaliyah probably be up to 500,000 instead of 350, some change. You dig? Right. Look at she smiling, man. Because you know I'm telling the truth.
We have 350,000 subscribers right now.
I'm saying, but come on.
We have 15 edited mukbangs.
15 unedited mukbangs. You hear this? 15. Come on. So, what's the hold up? Tell them that. They want to know what's the hold up. DeMonte said, what you putting them out? What's the hold up? Huh? Yeah. What's the hold up?
Y'all don't understand. Y'all wouldn't understand. Y'all don't understand.
You know what I mean? And we already shot a bunch of them before that, but she got 15 more of them joints she ain't even put out.
15, you guys. That's right.
15. Yeah, like I can sit back for months and don't do nothing with all the videos they got unedited. Yeah, look at you smiling. Yeah.
You guys are making me reevaluate my whole entire life right now. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yo, we stay. Yo, all we do is shoot videos. Ain't just don't be putting a lot of videos out.
All right, I'll tell you guys. You guys want to know? I am Aaliyah's assistant. But the assistant needs an assistant. Can I get an assistant? I'll take 2 assistants if I can. If I can have them. But crazy. 1 will do.
Why my thing is going up crazy like this? You see it? Why is it?
Yeah. No, because I'm holding mine down. Probably.
I can't even see mine no more.
I don't know. I can't. I ain't even got no words for myself, to be honest with you. I just got a lot of stuff to do. Too much stuff.
Shout out to everybody in the building, though.
I'm like them two. To be honest with y'all, just like I'm not saying it's easy. It's hard. Everybody has their role. So them two, they film the videos, and then majority of the time, not all the time, but majority of the time, they film the videos, and then the videos get thrown on me.
Aaliyah could do them. She be, but you tell her no. You say go do something else.
Right.
You give her another task to do. So don't put it on.
I handle everything that's behind the scenes, and that's why I get stuck. Exactly.
Yeah, he said, stop playing. He said, Chris said, stop playing. Put the videos out there. Exactly. Man,
do y'all want to know something? I don't even know how my computer survives at this point, but I have a folder of 97 copyrighted videos that we took off of Aaliyah's channel. 97 videos that we took off of her channel, and they're supposed to be uploaded to this channel because they were copyrighted on the other channel. So we were trying to protect the other channel.
So he said for the next year and a half.
Exactly. I think I need an umbrella with all the shade that's being thrown at me right now.
Oh man, what's up, Kev? How you doing, bro? Yeah, and now we got artists now that's independent artists, basically saying to us now we can react to their stuff basically without copyright claims. So that's another day. Like, I'm not gonna tell you the artists because like they didn't want us to really put their business out, but there's a couple of artists that's gonna let us, react to their stuff. So when you see the new reactions of certain artists and you don't see no screen getting cut, it's just straight running through, you're gonna be like, okay,
yeah, we don't
they
have
rocking
to, right?
Yeah. So because they said they appreciate our reaction is honest.
That's really the way that it should be. Honestly, a lot more people should hit us up the way that we've been. Some artists actually reached out to us. So, a lot more people should do that.
So I can't wait for this one particular artist to come out with some music. He's like, anything I put out, that's y'all. Y'all can get on that. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. So, so it's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? It said, do you watch other react? Yeah. Sometimes I do. Sometimes it all depends on who they are, though.
When we first started reacting, we used to watch other reactors more.
But a lot of these reactors, man, they like every song, everything that somebody puts out, they like it. Come on, that's not realistic. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of cut back a little bit. You know what I mean?
You ain't lying, Christopher. You are not lying. I hope I could prove everybody wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, pounds is crazy. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He said, I only got a handful of who I watch. Yeah. You gotta keep it simple. Andre 3000, you're working.
No.
Nah, not him. Yeah. He still put out music like that? He said we thoughts on 6ix9ine. Oh my lord. I think I think we talked about this I think on the last joint a little bit. I think 6ix9ine is he is probably one of the most selfish individuals on the planet Earth. I think that he doesn't care about his family safety, his mother, his daughter, his child's mother. He's all about himself. He's selfish. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do the crime, you should do the time, and you should never want to put anybody in harm's way. Because when you lock somebody up and put him in prison, you putting him in harm's way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He paid these people to do certain things for him. He should have kept his mouth shut and did the time. A lot of times when you help the government make cases on you and other people, you make it worse. Because now these dudes is looking at for never coming home. He gonna be home though, but they gonna be locked up though. So is this a justice? Is this system just like has justice in it? No, it doesn't. Because he's guilty as they is. And he may not pull the trigger, but he gave them the money to get the guns and find the people. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Like, and then now he over there snitching on rappers that really had nothing to do with none of that.
Look what Sean said. He said rap snitches telling all their business, sit in the court and be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Mess around, get the whole label sent up for years.
Wow, that's crazy. That's true.
Truth.
Can't believe people still respect. Yeah, like how many like I feel corny even talking about that dude. You know what I mean? He's the worst of the worst. To me is if you're going to lock me up, you basically telling me, I don't care about you coming home. I don't care about you seeing your family. I don't care if you die in this place.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're telling me. Just so you could be free and be in the world living comfortably, but I got to be behind bars dealing with this day in and day out. Come on, man. So I don't respect rats. I don't. So he gonna get his one way or another.
He snitched on Trippie Redd too.
Oh yeah, he's like I said, he's the worst of the worst. You know what I'm saying? Out of here. He's the oh my lord. It's like yo, he should be barred from hip hop. Nobody should buy his music. Nobody should freaking pay attention to him. He should be ostracized. He shouldn't even be. No attention should be brought to him. If he come out with music and people support him, I really gonna have to think about freaking finding a freaking goddamn desert island and moving on that joint. Serious. I'm about to be out. If this dude comes out with music in the future and people start messing with him again, I got to leave. I got to go. I got to roll out. It's crazy. Because that don't make no sense. I mean, he's a rat. Bottom line. You know? I found out some great news. IRL going to be taking over the BET Awards with a 4-man battle. Oh, that's what's up for $25K. Wow, that's what's up. Yeah, it's Cam crazy. That's true, right? Yeah, like yeah, that don't make no sense, man. Yeah, he's the worst of the worst, man. So he probably gonna be more universal hated than Yep. I mean, but he is the Bloods from my peoples in New York right now. The Bloods, they have money on his head. He's finished in the streets, especially Brooklyn. He's done. You know what I'm saying? He's finished. You know what I mean? Some of my peoples in the streets telling me the Bloods is on him. He cannot. He come back to New York. He's a dead man. ASAP. So he know. He better move to the North Pole somewhere. And freaking make music up there with the what they called again? The Igloo Johns. he better be in the North Pole chilling with them, making some damn music. For real.
I didn't realize that's what you were talking about.
Oh nah, he gonna change all that hair
No,
color
they
and all that.
said that they're making him remove his tattoos too.
Oh yeah, he got to. He's
Yeah.
done. He has to live another life. He can't. He can't do what he can't do what he once did. He has the Bloods have a hit out on him. He's finished. You know what I mean? He's finished. That's it. He's like he's done in New York. Like he has to move. Totally. That's it for him. So I never had a dude where I'm from. It could be called gangster. Yeah, cause you know why? Cause he wasn't no gangster. He was more. He was more of. He was. He had the money, so they gave him the protection. He basically bought himself into being the Blood. He paid, but he's a punk. He ain't really about that life. He said what? He said BG. Yeah. He definitely was a slick talking punk. Yeah, that's all he did though. But not only did he do that, but um, he tried to put that hit out on Chief Keef from Chicago. So, and they ain't gonna never forget that. They ain't gonna never forget that. So he got problems with a lot of people. He's done. It don't matter. He can have the goddamn freaking he can have the freaking Navy SEALs guarding that nigga. They still gonna try to get at him. It don't matter. He's done. He has to move. He has to leave New York and never come back at all. He's finished. That's what's up, Christopher. That's what's up. Yo, my favorite battle rap. I was watching him today a little bit. Is Ice. He my favorite battle rapper of all times, man. He's smooth with it. That's right. Loose lips sink ships. Exactly. 6ix9ine is no gangster. He's a fool. Keeps no one can test his gangster. He's a joke. Yeah. It's right. Anybody can get touched. Exactly. Anybody. Yeah. Ice. Yeah, that boy nice. Oh yeah, no. I'm not. No. We gonna react to all that. Yeah. Me and Leah on that. Yeah, like my wife will put that out though. She'll put that video out. Ron Fest is the battle goat. Come on. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Hit that like button, please. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all could donate, man, we appreciate it. Yo, Sean, and get that information, man. So when we want to do that show, you know what I'm saying, about the marijuana, we gonna get into that. He said they got Randy Berger in prison after years on the run. Yeah, man. Ice is smooth. I like Ice. He my favorite dude. He real smooth with it. Yeah, he's crazy. Yeah, man. So come on, baby, so I can end this. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please continue to keep coming and supporting. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to make it for 2 days instead of 1 day. But not yet though. Probably probably like a month or something. I'm probably gonna put it up to more. So Pops, get part 3 of the battle rap. Yeah. I got you.
I thought that was the whole thing.
Nah, yeah. We gonna do it.
Part 3, the actual event?
Nah, like you did like another trailer to the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's another thing.
It just came out?
It's I mess with yeah. Charlie Clips is nice too, yeah. Like all them dudes is nice though. All them dudes is nice.
They say Aaliyah and Pop says Arsenal, Cam. Who y'all got?
I just think Arsenal got a little bit more. He got more, stage performance, crowd performance. No, he gets the crowd involved. You know what I mean? It's like Lil Lux. I mean, oh yeah. But Lux is a beast. All them dudes is nice though. I mean, like all them dudes got talent. You know, I just like how Ice is just real smooth. I like how he just real smooth. Like maybe because me and him around like it's probably the same age. You know, so I can relate to Ice. You know.
Arsenal is disrespectful.
He nice though. He throw his thing. That's gonna be a crazy battle with them two. I'm telling you right now, Cassidy better not lose in Philly. He better not lose in his hometown. He better not lose. That would be embarrassing. You know what I mean? He better not lose that. What is the battle? The 6th?
Philly, yeah, on the 6th.
On the 6th?
4 days.
I thought it was the 16th.
Mm-mm.
Cassidy been around too long. I never bet against him. No, I mean, something nice, but listen, man, listen. He didn't. To me, the battle with him and Goods. Who you think won that battle with him and Goods? I think Goods won that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like that was a toss up right there. Some people say Goods won. Some people say Cassidy won. See? He said Goods won that. That's what I'm saying. Hands down, that's what I'm saying. So he going against us, the Bricks, Brick City. You know what I'm saying? And Son's a known spitter. You know what I mean?
Christopher.
Yeah, Goods, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who do you think is gonna win, Christopher?
Oh yeah. He is nice, yeah. He is nice, Chris. Yeah. Shout out to Chris though. Yo, Chris a battle rapper in here, y'all. Check Chris out, yo. Put your information in the chat, Christopher. He a battle rapper. He on YouTube. Going to get some dudes on there, man.
Pounds released music today. Pounds, put your Instagram in the chat.
Yeah, man.
Pounds.
Shout out to Pounds and Christopher, man. Two spitters in here. You dig?
What's your name on Instagram, Christopher?
Nah, I ain't sleeping on Cass. I'm not sleeping on Cass.
It's gonna be
I'm not sleeping on Cass.
It's gonna be
I ain't saying Cass can't win. You ask me who I'm going for. I'm going for Arsenal. That's what I say.
It's gonna be good though.
That's what I'm going for. It's gonna be a good match. It ain't gonna be easy. I'll tell you that. Oh yeah. You ain't know about Pounds, Tay? Yeah. Dallas Cash? Nah, I never heard of him. Oh, Friday. That's what's up. Yeah, okay. All right. So react to, let me see, by Jordan Lucas. Did we react
did, Devin.
Yeah. We did already. It's on the page.
It's on the channel. Are you subscribed to the other channel? It's up there.
Oh. You from Dallas, Cam? I didn't know that. Oh, he from Texas. Oh, Texas in the house. Oh yeah. We been to that. I ain't really like. I ain't really like that joint though.
No, that's what he just said. He became like Trippy and Juice WRLD.
Yeah, I ain't really like that song. It's too much drug talk and all that. Antidepressants and bipolar, schizophrenia. I'm like, come on, man, out of here. These dudes are doing that too much, man. Oh, Ohio. So, I'm cool. That's crazy. Joining us now. Sound like yeah. He is.
That's
yeah.
what we said.
Yeah. Like I said that in the joint. I said I like the old joint when he was just he was spitting that fire, man. He's making that good music. I just think he let the industry conform him to trying to sound like these other niggas. instead of just being you. Because what got joining here is what got joining here. That's a bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Devin, if you search Aaliyah Joyner in YouTube, it will come up. Aaliyah Joyner.
Joyner needs to get back. Yeah, like he need to get back to his stuff, man, and leave. He's a lyricist. Get back to how you came into the game. Leave all that other nonsense alone.
Texas, are you still here, Texas?
He said won't let him drop his link. Christopher, he said he won't let him drop his link in there. His link.
Oh no, it will stop you. Yeah, Christopher, that's his Instagram. C-word2play is Christopher's Instagram. And Pounds put his in there. Pounds' Instagram is Big Bro Pounds. He's putting out a song on Friday.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's crazy, Devin. Are you supposed to jump on that joint? Oh, that's what's up. That's crazy. Crazy thing is joining is independent now. Oh, now he's independent? I thought he was signed.
No, he got out somehow.
Shout out to Texas Roadrunner for donating $20, man. We appreciate you, Texas, man.
Thank you for the lunch money, Texas. We appreciate you.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you,
Thank you so
bro.
much for supporting the show.
For real, man. You know what I'm saying? Bless you and your family, man. I appreciate that.
We're thankful for your hard-earned money, Texas.
You know, for supporting me. You always support, man. We appreciate that.
We appreciate everybody. Definitely. Thank you.
He been independent for a minute now. No, but I thought he was signed. I thought he was signed to like Atlantic or something. He was signed to like Atlantic Records, something like that. I don't know who he was signed to.
He said, "Thank y'all."
No.
Thank you.
No, but thank you, Texas, man.
We appreciate
for
you,
supporting,
Texas.
man. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down, man. After a lot of that, all that negativity that happened, some months back. We appreciate y'all for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start using half of the donation can go towards the lunch money. The other half, we're gonna have to get us an assistant, and she can help us put out more content. You know what I mean?
I'm telling y'all, they have vaults of videos. You dig? Vaults. They ain't putting them out, man. They not putting them out. I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even have to work this hard if they was sitting there putting out videos. You dig what I'm saying?
They're there.
It's like, you know how somebody
they're gonna come.
Like,
they're gonna get a
you know how rappers just go in the studio and record music but don't release it? Like, that's how I feel. Like, we just shoot videos and we don't release them, John. Why I'm shooting videos for?
That is.
For what?
Because they're in the work.
Outta here.
They're in the making. One day they're gonna get a turn and you're gonna be able to see your work.
Please. Listen, they're gonna see it, right? It's crazy, yo, Tay. Man, listen. She have racks in them joints. And them joints is on file. You dig? Like, them joints is there.
The worst thing about it is that they're edited. Y'all want to know what's holding me up?
Oh my God.
I need a
even worse.
thumbnail, I need a title, and I need some tags for it.
And listen, she might have to delete some of them because some of them might be topics of some old stuff that was going on.
I don't have to delete anything.
Yeah, you might have to. You might have to refresh them Jones.
Yeah, they're good.
This is that vote, mad full. There's a lot, man. This is Most Def, Chris. I got support the team. Oh yeah. We got some big things coming, man. We got some big things coming soon. You know what I mean? We working. That's all we are, a work in progress. Yeah, she letting them build up credit or something. Yeah, like man, please. Yo, let me tell you, all the other mukbangs, I don't got no beard in them Johns. I'm straight looking like. You know what I'm
as a
saying?
matter of fact, we haven't done no mukbangs.
Yeah,
we haven't all filmed since we lived here.
No, but the one R. Kelly one, when I had it.
Right.
That was
when
the only
we
one.
lived here, right?
Right.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
all the other ones, them joints is, I have no beard on that
R. Kelly one actually skipped the line.
Get out of here. Know why you put it out? Because it was a hot topic at the time.
We had to.
Yeah, that's why you
it
put it out.
It would have been irrelevant.
No. to a ramp up again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Please. Kanye drops new projects. He's supposed to be dropping the album last week, but he got some leaks already. Not the album yet. Yo, them leaks. Yo, be careful who y'all be having around in y'all studios, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I want the recording, and then I want that nigga to freaking delete that junk. Cause it ain't his. Have your paperwork. Have your paperwork on fleek, man. Serious. Have your paperwork ready. You know what I mean? He said, I don't care about that album.
To be honest.
he trash now. Kanye West lost his touch. He messed with them Kardashian women too damn well. That's what's up with him. Yeah. Have your paperwork, man, ready. Yeah. I'm about to pop in Discord a little bit, man. So, yo, pop in there. I'm about to end the stream. It said, hell, R. Kelly was the perfect topic on human trafficking.
Exactly. And he's an example of, he had them two females make it seem like it was okay for him to be doing what he was doing.
Oh, yeah. So I'll wait for... Yeezy wants to wait. Oh.
He may have a couple screws loose, but he's still my favorite artist of all time. Hey, yeah, Sean, as long as you can admit it, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Appreciate that, Devin, man. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man. Good vibes to you too, bro. He said he needed Anthony Williams came out of nowhere. Said he needed to be in the casket.
That's the truth, Anthony.
Yeah. Listen, Kanye West is in the he's in the secret societies, man. You know what I mean? He's right now. He doing what he doing now? He doing some Sunday service. Like, what's that about? Anybody tell me what he into now? He says man, them Kardashian are witches. Yeah. I wouldn't have sex with them. You couldn't pay me to mess with them. Every dude that they mess with, they messed them up.
How are y'all doing? We're doing good, Anthony. How are you doing?
Yeah, we chilling, bro.
Don't believe the hype.
Yeah, those Sunday services joints are... What? Sean, get the hell out of here. They gospel services? For real? Talking about what? The Most High? He talking about the scriptures? This is college dropout was Kanye only class. Suppose he just came out with a Christian album. But I don't want to hear it though.
Oh, focusing on good vibes.
But I don't want to hear what he got to say because I know he ain't really living that. He ain't living that, not in that industry. Some clips on YouTube. Check them out. Yeah. That's like Snoop Dogg. Yeah, they in that industry. There's no way this dude serving the Most High being in that industry. All that, I don't know what the hell he into. Where he say he done? Wow, he's supposed to have a gospel album. Come on, man. These dudes are trying to deceive the masses of the people. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's crazy. He said how Kanye West got trap producers on his new album, but the album is a gospel album. That's crazy. Yeah, he doing this. I don't know why. I don't know what he doing, but I'm not letting this dude get me like that. Pounds high. Yo, I'm not messing with that dude, man.
Yo.
Oh man.
That's crazy. He's hit a fresh off of his addiction.
Yeah, he bugging. I don't know, man. Anyway, Kanye West can stay over there by himself. I ain't entertaining Kanye West. I ain't dealing with him. He's he's doing what he's doing. Yeah, that was a fire song that he made. Tay when he made that, but He says, "Don't fall for I ain't falling for that crap, Texas man. I ain't, like you already know. I'm up on game. I ain't messing with that dude. I ain't know nothing about this dude really doing some service. I ain't know nothing about that. That's wild. Anyway, I hope Kanye West get the help he needs. He change his damn ways, cause all he doing is freaking deceiving the masses of the people. That's all he doing. He ain't getting me caught up. Yeah, Kanye West was a suspect for an attack on who? Who is that? I don't know who that is. His new album is called Jesus is King. Oh man, see, I ain't messing with Kanye West. I ain't messing with him. I'm not messing with him. See, him messing with my Lord. Like, come on, bro. Like, nah. See, I might have to get on that boy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Nah, he bugging. Oh yeah, that dude from Empire. Oh, the dude from Empire. He's another one that lied to.
Yo, did y'all see the woman that was taunting the lion?
Oh, in the Bronx Zoo?
She jumped into the Bronx Zoo exhibit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did y'all see that?
Oh, he's an actor from France? Oh, you talking about what Dave Chappelle? Yeah. Did you put that video out with Dave Chappelle yet?
All reactions are out. Yes, sir, they are. That's one thing that I've done.
Oh yeah. I remember Dave Chappelle was talking about that on his comedy jump. That's crazy. Shout out to shout out to Abe. I'm about to go over Discord for a little bit, man. So let me hop over there if y'all want to chat a little bit, man. And Cam, man, get your phone right if you can, brother. He says let's run up on him, Pops. Who?
Kanye.
On Kanye? I ain't messing with that dude. He got security, everything. He ain't getting my attention. Yeah. Dave Chappelle. Yeah, I saw that joint. Oh man. Alright, y'all, I'm out, man. I'll be over there in about a minute. You dig? Shalom to everybody. Be safe. Watch your children. Always stay on your A game when you outside. Don't think because you a grown man and you strong, nothing can't happen to you, because it can. You dig what I'm saying? Always walk with the Lord. He will protect you and guide you out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I count on the Most High to protect me and my family. And we've been protected this far. So, count on the Most High for all things.
Lots of love to everybody for coming out. We appreciate you guys. We wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. We're thankful.
You know what I mean?
We enjoy your company and appreciate you guys being part of the family.
All right, Devin, man. Listen, shout out to Devin, Christopher, Pounds, Cam,
Math. He said that woman in the Bronx is an idiot playing with
Texas
fire.
Texas Roadrunner for donating, man. We appreciate that, bro. DeMonte in the building. Anthony Williams. Let me go up. Let me go up. Let me try to get everybody. Let me see. What was the sister name that was in here? The woman. What was her name? Andre, Sean.
I don't want to get it wrong.
No, I don't know her name. Kevin Johnson.
Becky.
Shout out to Becky that was in here talking, man, sharing information. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. You know what I mean? Peace. Shalom.
Yeah, it was Becky. Okay, yeah, her name was Becky. Thank you guys. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys in Discord.
All right, peace.
Okay, thank you, Sean.